So, about mid-stage now, you can see that finding the studs on this wall were problematic. Eventually I found it, drilling around. Since the board is going to be covering, you can see I've kind of penciled a little box that'll show, to hide it all. And then to make sure that it looks straight, hopefully, instead of just leveling, putting a line level all the way across there, I measured down from the space heater the same distance on both corners, which means it's slightly lower by about a quarter of an inch than level. That's likely due to when they installed the heater, they tried to make it level to that line up there. And of course, like most rooms, the ceiling's not exactly level. So I've gone ahead and attached the sides now. I've put a little bit of glue in the joints, screwed on the back. And so I have everything kind of sitting together. 3 screws are on the back of both. And then I have the faceplate that attaches to the TV in there right now, just to make sure everything is good. So pop these off. I know, no tripod for the camera, so shake as I'm trying to do stuff and talk and narrate at the same time. I am a horrible YouTuber. At some point, maybe I'll gain some skill. I'll have a clean shop, and the messes I make will be safe messes instead of dangerous ones. Alright. So, that just pops out. I've pre-drilled for attaching this later, but I can't put that plate on until this is mounted on the wall. And you see, originally I tried to put the stud tried to mount from right here because that's where I thought the stud was. Turns out it's over here. No one's going to see it. What they will see are these additional dots right here. But I think I'm just going to get this on the wall for now, see how that looks, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to just put a screw in those just to kind of look decorative, or whether I want to just hit that with some wood putty and or some paint or something. So the main thing is I want to make sure everything is structurally sound, that it's going to be able to handle the weight. To be extra good, I popped a whole bunch of little pins in here. The glue should have been fine, but again, since I'm hanging a TV and I don't want that TV to fall, more strength the better. Over-engineer it, make it super beefy, and it shouldn't have any problems. I'm not saying that you should be able to do pull-ups from the TV, but it doesn't hurt if you can. So now I just need to drill this in, attach it to the wall, put that faceplate on, and then I'll actually get some help with the TV itself, so someone can hold the TV while we try to reach in there and screw in the bolts, which will be one of the toughest things. I might end up needing to use like a stubby screwdriver or something, because I'm not sure I can really get a full screwdriver in there. Plus, I'm really bad with screwdrivers. I don't tend to like them as much as a power drill, but I don't think my power drill, well, I might be able to. Yeah, not really. See, maybe. But, I mean, honestly, when you're screwing in machine thread, a lot of times you don't need anything like that. So, like most of my projects, I make it up as I go. I did make a drawing just to kind of get a rough idea of some sizes that I wanted to do. I've taped it up here. Most of it I've already used these measurements. I've already thought about it a lot on what I wanted to do. And then everything after that point was just kind of make it up as I go and hope for the best. Again, the key goal here right now is to make sure that the TV will actually hang, and then all the other features can come in play once I've actually got it hanging on the wall. You know, maybe I'll come back and put some wood trim on this edge, kind of hiding that plywood. I'll put the top shelf on, the bottom shelf, things like that. But all of that comes second to actually hanging the TV. So, and it's this gap right here. This is a pretty sizable gap. Looks like my plywood was not very square. I have a perfectly good joiner, so I could have jointed these down, made sure they were extra square before doing it. But like so many things, I'm just in a rush to kind of get this whole idea going. This is where having a nice clean setup shop, little problems like this would have been avoided, because I would have used all the tools to square up the stock properly, and would have been really good. So it's sort of a twist between, you know, get it done and over engineer, which is very much my woodworking or really building style. So, all right, thanks.